coming back. Last year, playing towards the end of the season for the first time in my career. So, I'm looking forward to, this upcoming season, being out there more and, producing and doing what I can to help this team win.
PG was saying today that he's told both you and Charles to not even focus on pass rushing yet. Just get the fundamentals down, make sure you're hitting all your marks on that. Is that kind of a tough mindset when you've been playing football for so long? I'm sure that's been the objective a lot.
No, I don't think that's a tough mindset. I think, you take care of the run, then that open up your pass rush opportunity. So in order to, get there, you got to, step one is, stop the run, and then that opens up, like I said, the pass rush opportunities. And then when it's time for that, that's when you go to work.
What's your mindset now? It looks like you're going to have a bigger role going forward with a lot of guys down. You guys are a little thin at the defensive line.
Sure. My mindset is just going in each and every day to practice and meetings, just keeping the main thing, and just, getting greater and the little details and, just doing what I can, like I said, to help this team exceed and win.
Sure. What'd you like about being out there with these guys for the first time? I know we've heard all summer about how good this defensive line is going to be. How did it feel actually being on the field out there?
Man, it felt pretty good to get the group out there against some ones and, like I said, the real opponents. And it just felt good to have that group out there and can't look forward to this upcoming week, game 2.
Janarius, obviously this week you guys are going to hear a lot about Lamar Jackson. You're going to see a lot about Lamar Jackson. But how much pride is there, right, in terms of the defense saying, hey, we play ball too?
Yeah, we play ball too, man. Lamar is a very good quarterback, someone that you got to, obviously take account for. So, we're doing what we need to do to take account for him, and, we're going to play ball.
In terms of the defensive line, how much does your mindset change when you're playing a team that is more so a running team versus a passing team or vice versa, or is your mindset always the same?
I wouldn't say your mindset is always the same. I think it's just focusing on what that team brings to the table and just capitalizing off of what they do.
Now, obviously, you guys played well pretty much the entire game last week against the Chargers. Things kind of got out of hand at the end. But how do you guys keep that going for the entire 4 quarters?
Just focus on the little details and the technique and doing what we got to do within the scheme and the plays that we, run.
Talking about your mindset never changing. Obviously, you were expected to have a bigger role within this defense, but now with the injuries, is the mindset stay the same even throughout, the increased role, or how's that looking?
My mindset is always to be the best player that I can be, and in order to do that, I put myself in great positions, whether that's learning the playbook or focusing on little details within the run or the pass. So doing what all I need to do to put myself in the best position to help this team out.
You and Charles are kind of in a similar spot where you're playing a lot, maybe for the first time, not the most experienced guys. Are you kind of pushing each other? What's your relationship like?
For sure. I've been knowing Charles since Virginia Tech days when I played at FSU. Virginia days since I played at FSU. So, we're pretty close and, just pushing each other, this our opportunity, this our time. So, take full advantage of it.
What do you think Charles has done so far just throughout training camp and also throughout practices that really pushed him into being the spot he's in now?
Just from Charles coming in the latter part of the year last year on practice squad to just developing through the offseason to training camp, man, really came a long way. I can't be more proud of, the player that he's developed into.